Hi,
Hello,
Amanda.
darling.
Hi.
Hello.
So you started, or well, didn't start, but you've come from Britain's Got Talent. Now you're on Cheat Unfinished Business. Now, as a professional, do you think Britain has more talent or more cheaters?
Oh, talent. Let's just say that, shall we?
I like that. We'll stay optimistic.
Let's stay optimistic.
We also actually have a lot of talented cheaters as well in the country.
That's true.
Yeah.
Probably. I would imagine. Every time I dictate into my phone, because I'm a dictator, and I say anything about cheat or cheaters, it comes up with the animal. So as far as my algorithm...
where you're a dictator?
My algorithm thinks I'm doing a wildlife show.
David Attenborough.
Exactly.
Yeah, love that. So when you've done so much in your career, what made you then go, yeah, I want to host a show about infidelity?
Well, I think it's a show about relationships.
Yes.
So for me, that was always a dream. I've always loved shows like I was growing up, like Blind Date. Obviously, you've got other shows like Maths and Love Island and all those shows out there. And I have always wanted to host something to do with relationships. Yeah, so I would say this is not a dating show. This is about people who are fully invested, who've made mistakes, who are trying to find their way back to each other. So therefore, it's layered. And yes, you've got the sunshine and some bikinis and everything and all the other amazing elements. But really, it's about empathy and forgiveness and fear and vulnerability. And
reunion, if possible.
Yes, and fire.
I watched the show, obviously. I loved it. One of the things that most surprised me, I think, was how much the contestants argue with each other.
Oh, so that's when it gets really interesting. Because for the first sort of couple of shows, everybody's like... And then they all start piping up and giving opinions and then supporting people that are questionable.
Yeah.
Let's just say that. So that is when it's not just about relationships between people, it's about friendships between people.
The dynamics.
And the cheating that goes on between the friendships. Not in a sexual way, but just in how some of the truth hasn't been told. It's so layered.
No, I love it. They're at each other's throats.
Yes.
Reminds me of Christmas dinner with my family. I love it. My favourite bit, I think, is when Paul, the therapist, comes in and basically holds them accountable for their behaviour.
Yeah.
I just think, how many times are we watching reality TV and you think, oh, they need therapy? And then Paul comes in.
Yeah.
Like, it's such a great...
Exactly. And I think when you finish watching it, when you get the rest of it and you're able to see the rest of it, you will see how some of those people in that place have completely changed just with a few weeks of someone listening to them and guiding them and breaking bad habits. It's not simple because they worked really hard, but their behaviour patterns have changed for life. So even if they don't go out with the love of their life, they've gone out a better person, in my opinion, I think.
I think a lot of reality TV, they go to therapy afterwards.
Yeah.
So they've kind of just said, look, let's close the gap.
Yes, exactly.
You shouldn't be on a wait list. You need it now.
You need it now.
Yeah,
and we have support everywhere. So they've got it on, off camera. It's everywhere.
Yeah. I really do love that concept. And I think what's great as well is that, because a lot of, correct me if I'm wrong, but all of the men have cheated.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Look, some of the women.
And some of the women, like emotionally, sure.
But what's cheating, you see?
Yes, well, that is
Everyone's
the question.
got different boundaries.
But this is what I love. Paul will then make the men, suddenly, I'm like, oh, wow, it's a man respecting a woman.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we've ever seen before on TV.
We probably can't remember it. There hasn't been much.
Yeah. Maybe like once in the last decade.
On Blind Date back in 1995.
Well, were you respected? Did you think?
Graham was the voice, respected Scylla, didn't he?
Love that. And do you think it's empowering for the women to not only have somebody say, yes, your man has zero emotional intelligence, but also you're not going crazy. You've just been gaslit for the last decade.
Do you know what? I think that, because obviously it was really important for me and Paul to not judge, certainly not Paul. And it was, I've learnt to be more like non-judgmental through this process.
On the outside.
Myself. And so, but that was one of the things I pointed out. So sometimes it took hours and hours, but finally, when those girls got the answers they needed, the relief of, oh my God, I have not been going mad. And the hours you just know they've spent chatting to their friends going, and he said this and he said this. Should I believe that? Should I believe? That for me was one of the most heartbreaking things, because they got the answer they wanted to hear at that point. And then you can move on, can't you?
After tormenting themselves for so long.
For 10 years.
It is, honestly, it's a group chat that I personally would not like to be in.
No.
But no, I love it. I watched it and I felt like it was giving women back their power.
Well, that's brilliant, because it just gets better.
And with regards to it being empowering for women, obviously in the 90s we had the Spice Girls.
Yes.
I know you're a fan. Who do you think in 2025 is like our version of the suffragettes?
God, this is deep.
Like, see China?
Who?
You know how she's like, I'm pegging that man on the back of the bus.
I'll tell you who I went to see the other day was Sabrina Carpenter.
Love her.
What a pot of sauce.
Love her.
Oh my God. I took my daughter Holly, obviously I had to go because she's under 14. I loved her so much.
She's
because
brilliant,
she's so beautiful, so sassy, dresses exactly how she wants. I mean, there was a lot of mums there going, oh my God, my daughter's 13. But it was brilliant. And it's that. I think it's knowing who you are, owning it and not apologising for it is a very strong theme. If you look at the British music industry, or the music industry, not so much British, it's all women at the minute. Mm-hmm. All women owning it, walking it, strutting it in a thigh boot.
It's because they've always been shamed for their sexuality, so
now they're
reclaim it.
It. Yeah.
Yeah, and Sabrina's doing that. If your dating history was a reality TV show, what do you think it would be called?
Long-term relationships. That's interesting.
Should I make some suggestions?
Go on.
What about like, You've Got a Holden Me?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name does lend itself to some fantastic headlines. To Have and to Holden.
I like that. That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah,
no holding back.
Obviously. Your Insta handle.
When my husband engaged me, his name is Christopher Hughes. His headline was Hughes a Lucky Boy.
Oh, that's clever.
That's cute. What else? I left holding the baby, holding on to the... Oh, it's just loads. Hundreds of them.
Because I did bring a picture of your husband. This is him, right? Very handsome, your husband.
Well, yeah, my husband is handsome. That's not him.
Oh.
Is that Christopher? That's Christopher.
That is Chris Hughes. Yeah, that's a bit embarrassing, isn't it?
But there's another Chris Hughes. He just died from eggheads. So my husband, Chris Hughes, just had to read his own bereavement thing as well, which was odd. Chris Hughes is dead. Said.
So now we are going to play like a little game. I'm going to play a little
game
with you.
I love a game.
I just have one more question. I've wanted to know this for a while. Obviously, before Chris, you were married to Les Dennis. Mm. Did you know he was a lesbian when you met him?
No. Maybe he didn't know.
Maybe he didn't.
It's all about facing it, isn't it?
Yeah. It would definitely make you the lipstick one. Okay. So I've made this game for you.
Yes.
It's called Cheat or Meet. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you it's either a famous fictional cheater or a piece of meat. But it's really zoomed in and you have to guess what it is.
And I'm a vegetarian.
I know, I realised that afterwards and I thought, is she going to be sick? Yeah, what do you think?
Wow. I mean, that looks like either a leg or a head to me.
Of a human or
of a human?
Chicken, okay.
Of a human. Okay. Is it some...
Let's say it's Carrie Bradshaw
who
cheated.
Oh, she would not be happy with that close up. That's my worst part, my neck.
Oh. Don't make me feel bad. And this.
That's meat. I'm going to say that's some sort of knuckle of beef.
Very close. It's a joint of gammon. Well done. But you got 2 out of 2 though.
Go on, just do one more.
One more? I mean, you're doing great for vegetarian, honestly.
Oh, well, come on. I'm going to go meat.
Well done.
It is. It's a bit of chicken.
It's a Christmas turkey.
Oh, turkey.
What do you have at your house, like Christmas
No,
pumpkin?
I cook it. I just can't
that's
stuff
nice.
it.
Oh.
And that's where we end.
That is a lovely point to end on.